وبالله ومن الله وإلى الله وعلى الله وفي الله ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, we take this opportunity to welcome you to another edition of Ramadan in 10 minutes. For this year's edition, we want to look at something on Ramadan as well as learn from the lives of some of the previous prophets. So by way of learning something about Ramadan, indeed, the Holy Prophet ﷺ, we are told that when Ramadan arrived, he addressed the people and said, "The month of Ramadan has come to you. It's a blessed month in which Allah, the exalted and majestic, obligated fasting upon his slaves. It is in this month that the gates of paradise are opened and the gates of hellfire are closed, and the rebellious devils are chained in this month. In it, Allah has a special night which is superior to 1,000 months, and 1,000 months will translate into 83 years, 4 months. Whoever is deprived of the blessings therein, indeed is deprived of that which is good." And you can see this narration in An-Nasai. That is by way of reminder as far as Ramadan is concerned. So let us all take advantage of this month and derive the necessary benefits thereof. Having said that, which prophets do we want to focus on in today's presentation? We want to look at Nooh alayhi salam. After the death of Adam alayhi salam and his wife, Shaitan appeared to the people to make statues in remembrance of Adam and those who had lived just around that time. Eventually, these statues turned into idol worship. Allah was still compassionate to the people, so he decided to send a prophet to them. He sent Nooh alayhi salam to them, who came to the people and preached to them about how bad that practice was. He told them that they should worship Allah instead of worshiping those statues. Unfortunately, majority of the people did not listen to Nooh alayhi salam. It was only the poor and the weak who listened to him, to the extent that the vast majority who refused to listen to him gave Nooh a condition that if you want us to listen to you and perhaps join you in what you are inviting us to, then you have to drive away the poor and the weak who have believed in you. Then we can give you a listening ear and decide whether we want to be a part of what you are inviting us to. If you have just tuned in, this is Ramadan in 10 minutes. This session, we are looking at the lessons we can learn from some of the previous prophets, and our emphasis today is on Nooh alayhi salam. Nooh alayhi salam said, "I cannot drive away the people just because you want to believe. They have also believed. For 950 years, Nooh was preaching to the people, yet they did not believe on him, including his own son. So Allah told Nooh, I will punish your people if they do not believe. When Nooh told the people, they dared him and said, Let Allah bring the punishment and let's see if indeed there is any punishment he can give to us. Nooh alayhi salam continued to preach to them, yet they did not believe. So Allah asked him to build or make a boat. The people started making fun of him and said, how can you be building a boat when we are on a desert? What are you going to use the boat for? But he kept telling them that Allah's punishment is near. And to his son, my son, believe so that Allah doesn't punish you. He said, oh my father, since I was born, I haven't seen any rain that will go to the magnitude we are talking about. And even if it is going to rain to that extent, I'll climb a tree and hold on to its branches so that I will never be destroyed. When Nooh alayhi salam was done with the construction of the boat, then Allah asked him to direct the good people to enter the boat and then take a male and a female of each of the animals into the boat. Then the D-Day arrived. It started raining and the whole world was flooded. The people, that is the bad people, they got drowned, including Nooh's son. He became so disappointed. Not that he was disappointed in Allah, no. He was disappointed that his son did not believe in what he preached to them and that his son had lost his life. So he asked Allah, but Allah, my son is a part of my family. If you turn to Surah Hud, Quran chapter 11, you see this story there. Read from verse 46, 47, 40 to 49. And Allah told him that he is not of your family. If he were of your family, he would have believed. So do not ask me what you have no knowledge of. Just because of time, let us end the lessons here. But let's ask ourselves, what lessons can we learn from the story of Nooh alayhi salam? The first one is that even the son of a prophet can never be saved if that son goes wayward and doesn't believe in Allah or does not act righteously, like the son of Nooh alayhi salam. The fact that his father was a prophet did not save him. The second issue is that Allah does not care if we are poor or we are weak. The most important thing he looks at is the fact that we are good and we do righteous acts. The third lesson is that we should not give up in life when we are facing challenges because the message we want to put across is never understood or accepted by the people. For 950 years, Nooh alayhi salam kept preaching to the people, and those who believed can be counted. Then finally, we must not make fun of people when they are inviting us to that which is good, even if we do not want to accept it or be a part of it. Let us not make fun of them, because when the wrath of Allah descends, it will consume us. So let us take this as our takeaway, the lessons we can learn from the story of Nooh alayhi salam. And once again, the hadith we started this program with is the fact that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam addressed the people when Ramadan arrived, and he told them that indeed a great and a blessed month has visited them, a month in which the gates of Al-Jannah, paradise, are open and the gates of the hellfire are closed. The rebellious devils are chained, and if you do good deeds in it, it is very meritorious. There is a night in it which is more than 1,000 months. May Allah give us all the reward in the month of Ramadan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.